Update for the week. I have 4 Top Step combines. 2 are I'm using TradingView, 1 I'm using Quant Tower, and 1 is a Top Step X account that I finally got access to. I was in and out this morning down there, and then for some reason this keeps going away. But basically this entire rise here, I was just in and out, in and out, in and out. And if the arrows load, you're going to see that it was a lot of trades. But one of these accounts, I'm at 21,400. I didn't trade that too much today. A few of them profit. The others at 51,800. This one I actually got to 52,1. And then I got shaken out a bit in the afternoon and lost some of that profit. There they are. So I was in and out during that whole rise up. And then near the end there, I got shaken out a few times and dropped, and then decided to call it a day. The Top Step X account, I believe I'm like $500 in profit. And then the Quant Tower account, I'm a couple $100 in profit as well. I'm starting to figure out my groove with this. And one thing that I'm doing that is odd, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about doing it, and maybe it's just because it's not a part of this culture. I come from swing trading. I come from futures and crypto, not traditional markets. And so coming to funded futures in the traditional markets, where you basically are forced to scalp, I've had a hell of a time getting used to this, and I've had a hell of a time making any money. But one thing that I'm doing now to kind of stay in tune with my swing trading roots is in the evening I'm setting swing trades, specifically on currency futures, because for whatever reason they seem to run smoother in the overnight sessions. I've tried it on NASDAQ, I've tried it on crude, and I've gotten absolutely wrecked pretty much every time. But since moving to the currency futures, I've actually had a lot of success. So more days than not this week, I woke up to a trade that I set the night before, having hit my profit. And if not, if I kept a very wide profit because it was a beautiful zone, and if it hit my stop loss, I did not care at all. A lot of those, I was hundreds of dollars in profit when I woke up. Which is, one, it's just kind of a beautiful feeling when you wake up and there's just a massive green number. But 2, it provides me padding so that when I go into my scalping in the morning, when I get wrecked, because I do get wrecked because I'm still trying to figure it out because it's very much different than what I'm used to, it provides me a cushion. Going into the craziness of the US Open, I've already made a couple $100 in most cases. So as I warm up and kind of get in tune with the market in the morning, I'm already up a bit. So if I get wrecked on a handful of trades, I'm good. Worst case scenario, I'll hit roughly break even before I start making some profit. And I think that's why I've finally seen some success this week, is I'm doing these swing trades at night. On average, I'd say probably 2 to 3, maybe 450 on a high day. I've already made while I was sleeping. And then I'm waking up, and on a good day, that profit just runs. And then on a bad day, it provides me the padding to either still be in profit by the time I start making some money during US Open, or at least being roughly break even, rather than being hundreds of dollars in the red as I catch my groove and get in tune with the market in the morning. I don't recommend this for people who are not swing traders by nature. I am, though, so it works really well for me. A lot of people will probably have the reverse, where every swing trade they set in the evening, they get wrecked out of, and then when they go into scalping in the morning, they do phenomenal, because that's what they're used to. It's what they're good at. So just, I guess, be aware if you choose to try something like this. I just find it very curious that nobody really talks about this. And maybe they do, and maybe I just haven't seen them. But I listen to a lot of stuff, and I don't really hear about this at all. I just find it very curious. But it's been a great week. I'm starting to catch my groove. I'm starting to figure things out. I've gained some confidence, finally, after just blowing account after account after account. I still have not made funding, but I'm very hopeful that by the end of next week, one of these accounts, I will have hit the $3,000 profit target, and I can move into an express funded account. So that's my update there. I'll do a crypto video this weekend too, because I've been in and out of a lot of crypto stuff, both spot and futures, and I've made a killing this past week, 2 weeks. So I'll do an update on that this weekend. Happy trading.